right? So if you watch the Berkshire meetings, any question anyone asks, they always have a great answer, no matter how stupid the question is, and so he was very focused on trying to add value. And so, for example, one of the questions I asked him was, look, Warren, when you guys started out, there was Warren, Charlie, and Rick Gurin. There were three of you. And in fact, like when they had done the Seas deal and blue chip stamps, etc., Rick Gurin was pretty prominent. And then later, it was just Warren and Charlie. So I said, I haven't seen anything in the public domain about Rick since the 1970s. And so, where is Rick? How is Rick? Are you in touch with Rick, etc. Right? So he says, yeah. Rick and I are in touch, and we play bridge all the time. But then he said that in 1973, 74, when there was a huge crash in the market, Rick Gurin was levered. He had a very sensible portfolio, but it he had margin debt, and it was a very, I mean, the 73 74 crash was worse than the 1929 crash. It was just in slow motion over 2 years, but it was pretty intense. And so Rick got margin calls, and Warren said uh, that basically he bought a lot of Rick's Berkshire shares at $40
Wow.
during that time, which is now over 400,000.
Right.
And he said that he says Charlie and I always knew we were going to be very rich, but we were not in a hurry. He says Rick was in a hurry. Okay. And then he said that if you are even a slightly above average investor and do not use leverage, you cannot help but get rich over a lifetime if you just spend less than you earn. I mean, just the math of compounding will
Right.
get you, right? So the thing is that he converted a question about, hey, where's Rick, into a lesson on leverage and how to get wealthy, right? And that was one of the, I was not using margin or leverage or anything, even when I met him for lunch, but it seared in me not to go there. It just seared that lesson in. So there were things like this which he's mentioned many times, but the way he articulated it, it just really kind of hit home.